Hey, Dr. Joel Parker here with the Standing Ovation Practice. A question I get asked commonly is whether or not to have a contract with my associate doctors or even with some of the other staff. And my thoughts over the years have evolved from yes, we should have a contract to now having no contract. And the reason for this is that there's so many unknown things. When you hire another veterinarian or another LVT, you really don't know what they're like with your team until you've worked with them for, I think, at least 30 to 60 days to see how they're fitting and gelling in. The problem I've got with a contract is that if it turns out that the person isn't fitting with your team, they're just not a good fit, and that can happen. They can be nice people on both sides, but they just don't fit with kind of like the muscle memory of your team or the playbook of your practice. The problem is if you've got a contract, then how do you let that person go? The same thing is if they're unhappy, how do they go if they're contracted in? I would much rather have the freedom that if the person after 30 to 60 days or even longer can be anything. You can have all kinds of life circumstances that happen to a person that change them and so forth. You can have people that started off working full-time to now want to work only 5 hours a week or whatever it is. So life can change and you want that freedom to let people go. Having said that, I think one of the best contracts you can have to bond people and retain people in your practice is have a great practice. Not just a good practice, but have a great practice. One that is spirited and fun, one that's got, kind of the top 5 things. It's fun, it's got good mentoring, it's got good equipment, there's good work-life balance for people, there's good educational opportunities, and there's good compensation for what people do. In order to make sure you've got good compensation, you've got to be charging fair fees and keep people busy enough. And those are some of the other topics I get into with the Standing Ovation Practice program is how to get busy enough to make sure that your staff are, busy and challenged and so forth. And also how to set the correct fees so that what you're charging leaves some profitability so that you can pay people well. But having said that, the best thing you can do is create a great practice. And I found that that is the key to longevity and people sticking with your practice. Build it and they will come. Keep it there. Keep building that great practice and people will stay with you. Okay, thanks for watching today. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe, change the notification to make sure that you are notified when the next video comes out. And importantly, if you've got some thoughts on this, please add them down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks again for watching. See you next time.